Okay, what you need? I was trying to see if I could make you uncomfortable today. I'm good. Do it. And then this is what people who love you do and that you love. Do it for me. I said no. No, thank you. I already done the work and determined that this is not my Jew. It has been a very emotionally charged week. Like, I've been very sensitive. The circus is coming to town, but I am just a naturally sensitive person. I'm very sensitive. I see things exactly as they are, and sometimes what I see is heartbreaking or absolutely beautiful, and it will make me cry. That's the first thing I want to say. So if you are sensitive to sensitive people, you probably don't want to go ahead and unsubscribe, because everything that touches me, I feel it. Second thing is, I had a conversation, Diapers and Doctorates, Dianna, from yesterday. I'm like, so very sorry, Dianna. I should have been doing it. I have been talking about you in the last 4 vlogs and never said anything about your YouTube channel. Please excuse me. So we had a long talk yesterday. She called me, she watched the vlog, and she was like, oh no, I'm just very emotional. That could be good or bad, I don't know. And then she did say, I wanted to tell you, just so you won't be rolling your eyes at her and TJ Maxx. If she, knowing that I had an opposing opinion, she wouldn't have put me up there with all those people that had the same opinion. So I don't want y'all to think that she had called me out there to be mean to me or anything. Don't talk too much. And so imagine 2 people that talk too much being on the phone. Like, the call got dropped, and we had another hour. Like, oh, my bad. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we straight. I don't want y'all to think like that's you know what I'm saying? Those my people. I went to high school with her. She's my best friend. We on. Lastly, again, this has been a very emotionally charged week. And so every morning that I want to start the vlog, there's always something on me. And for the past few days, once I got what was on me off me, I felt 1,000 times better. So I'm going to try it again today in the spirit of consistency. So today was supposed to be just a chill day. I was going to get some laundry started. And we had some business that we have to go attend to at my in-laws' house. Listen, I cooked out for the rest of, like, once I ended the vlog yesterday, I cooked for the rest of the night. Like, I was so tired, I couldn't even hardly eat dinner. I just threw some stuff in a bowl and ate it, and then had hachus for the rest. It was like, this was my meat, this was my side, and then the hachus was my vegetables. It was a nightmare. So, I wasn't planning on doing no whole lot today, because I am done still from yesterday. So, my brother called. He's having a small little situation for his little baby, because he turning 1 next Friday. So he was like, last night he called, can you come to the birthday party tomorrow at 2? I asked Josh, yeah, we can look in on it, no problem. So I was fine with that. My friend live around the corner. I got some stuff to drop off to her. I can take it to her. I can see my nephew. I can hug and kiss my brother. See how big my sister-in-law got. He was 6 months pregnant, looked like on her. But then he called me back. And he was like, hey, there's someone else that is likely to be in attendance at this small get-together. And I feel like I should let you know. Yeah, you probably, you should let me know. Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you, you know. And so he was like, oh, you took a deep sigh. Yeah, I took a deep sigh, because I never plan on seeing these people ever again. So yeah, that was a deep sigh. That's hard for me to take in. You know what I'm saying? When I planned on having this kind of day, and now I gotta have a stressed out, sad, anxious day. You know what I'm saying? In the name of making somebody that I love happy and comfortable. It's gonna make me the opposite of happy and comfortable, but it's gonna make somebody that I love very much, cherish very much, happy and comfortable. So I had already resolved, okay, little brother, no problem. We get off the telephone, and for the rest of the night, like, I was mad, stressed, and uncomfortable. I had anxiety all up and through here. I had a headache. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't identify why. I was not in a good way. And when you're feeling like that, you're not pleasant. And I have the nerve to have somebody in my life that I want to be pleasant with as often as I can. And so now I'm starting to feel self-loathing, because all you got to do is, so now it's like I'm in my head. All you got to do is get frustrated with something, and now you're becoming less of a partner and all of this stuff. I'm sorry. So I go to bed stressed and anxious, tossed and turned, woke up several times, just waking myself up. I get up this morning, and it's Saturday morning. The cats in our neighborhood, girl, they fighting right outside my window. Anyway, so I get up this morning and I'm just not in a good way. Josh want to do a little bit of the Lord's work, and I can't even get out of my head in order to enjoy doing the Lord's work. I'm in my head and he can tell, like, you're not even working right now. And so, like, when I realized that the emotional block had just shut everything down, I then had to send my regrets, because I'm not gonna have this kind of day where I'm just gonna be locked up emotionally. That was very difficult, because that is one human being that I always want to make happy and comfortable, that I always want to say yes to, that I, listen, you know, I do feel guilty, because I want to give him everything he asks me for. He is my baby brother, but he is 7 years younger than me. The experiences that he hasn't had yet, I have already had. Some people that he has to experience, some people that he's experiencing, and he's 26, I've already been wronged by them. Listen to me, girl, I was 26 so long ago. I'm on the other side of the experiences that he is currently having. I kind of get caught in the crossfire because I want to be in his life and I want to be his big sister, but he's still having these experiences with this group of people, and I'm past that. My dark night was very dark. It was very deep, and it was very dark, and it lasted a long time. On the other side of it, when I realized how expensive peace was, and how the first 10 years of my adulthood I spent carving out chunks of myself and giving them away to people for nothing. On the other side of that, I won't compromise my peace for nobody, girl. I love my brother. People who know me know how I feel about my little baby brother. Not even him, girl. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you make a commitment to yourself, even your favorite, most wonderful people, you know what I won't compromise my peace for anybody. I will not. I'm flexible, but I know what gives me peace and what causes chaos in my spirit. That would have caused so much chaos for me. Appreciate my brother for being so understanding, because I always be afraid of, like, alienating him with my stuff. So anyway, that's just the kind of morning I'm having, for real, for real. I always get up with Nundy when I need to be selfish about myself. Nundy will say, you know, choose you. Especially if it means that this experience will make you less pleasant. If everybody gonna have an unpleasant experience with you as a result of this, then yeah, probably don't do it. I just want to say to you, you know, because you got to live what you like. It's one thing to have to live with somebody in their house, but to live with you. You're with you when you're sleeping, when you're taking a shower, everything. You're always with yourself. And I've so long ago, like, bad all the time, because I was letting people decide things for me. I was allowing people to put me in uncomfortable situations, and I wasn't advocating for myself. I wasn't defending myself. I wasn't even hearing my feelings about what was going on. Nothing. I always felt bad, and I didn't understand why. And it affected my relationship choices. It affected everything. I just didn't make good decisions. It was just difficult for me to navigate through life because I was just letting other people do it for me based on what they wanted from me, you know, what they could use me for, you know, and stuff like that. And getting away from up under that was a very difficult experience. Being on the other side of it, I think I am just a lot more vigilant about myself and about how I feel and about what I want and what I'm not willing to do. The point is that you have to live in your body. And the more you let folks just dictate and navigate for you, you tearing it up, girl. You have to make your own choices for your own self. And people will just run you into a ditch, girl. So not saying that that's what would happen, but I know I would have been unpleasant all day, dreading that experience. A little bit resentful towards my brother because I did it for him. Don't compromise your peace for nobody. And God ain't gonna never ask you to do nothing that's gonna compromise your peace. And so you don't have to worry about that. These people with flesh on their bones, you don't be the one opening the gate every time somebody wanna come in and cause chaos in your spirit. Keep that gate closed and locked to the point where somebody you know come to the gate on the voice box. What you need? I was trying to see if I could make you uncomfortable today. I'm good. Just for a minute. Do it. And then this is what people who love you do. And that you love. Do it for me. I said no. No, thank you. Don't. Some of the people that I'm not trying to get up with today would ask me to make myself uncomfortable to accommodate what they want. Do you look out over your life and look at the people and the experiences that you are having with the people in your life and say, you know what? I have way more unpleasant experiences with you than pleasant experiences. These people I go around, I always feel bad about myself. I always feel bad about myself. It never fails. And then on top of that, I'm already feeling bad about myself. You constantly ask me to do things that make me uncomfortable to make you happy. That's not somebody that I want to keep in my life. That's somebody that when December comes, I want to pack them up in a hefty bag and put them on the side of the road because they don't mean me well. Luckily, I have a wonderful brother. He can text me back and say he understands. It's no problem. So that's that. I'm sorry for crying on you again today. It's just, listen, it's a very emotionally charged week. I do have something funny to tell you. So yesterday, I made a comment. I was trying to give you an analogy that we have all had. And I've had my heart broken into 1,000 pieces a bunch of times. And every time I had to cry for a man that done wrong me, I cry for my daddy. So it hurt double. Okay. Anytime I talk about any woman getting her heart broken by a man, I'm going to express some emotion behind that. And so when I had made the analogy about, you know, us being in love with a man and him, you bringing something to his attention, that whole thing, when I had mentioned that, some people thought I was talking about Josh. I thought that was hilarious. I'm no longer attracted to skirt chasers. Don't forget about Diapers and Doctorates. But thank you very much for letting me vent. At the end of this very emotionally charged week, I will be a happier, more lighthearted human being because my heart been heavy all week, girl. So I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna go and try to work on these infusions. We're gonna go try to do this adult business and just keep us see y'all later. I was gonna do my infusions today, but I actually have some a couple of things I want to pick up because I was gonna just put lavender. It's so much light in here. I was just gonna put lavender, like make a lavender infusion. But the more I think about a lavender infusion, it sounds like it's gonna taste perfumey. And so I'm gonna have to go get me some vanilla beans and some other stuff to kind of make these infusions more robust. We probably not going to do no adult business. Josh been digging around all afternoon, and he literally sitting on the couch naked playing video games. We're never leaving, and so I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.